We're the Whiskey Sippers, and these are the 4 bottles that we no longer hunt for. All right, guys. If you like our videos, please hit the subscribe button below, like and comment. We're trying to grow our channel. We're on our way to 500 at the moment. I don't know what we'll be when we post this video, hopefully over, but we're not looking to stop there. So please go ahead and let us know what you think, and subscribe, like, and comment. You want to start, Devin, on your 4 bottles?
Well, the 4 bottles that I don't really hunt as much anymore. Well, I'll start with the old ambiguous Buffalo Trace. This is one of those ones where I started out collecting and hunting and trying to find the rare, cool, delicious tasting bottles. And, I've had Buffalo Trace. I like it. I have a few. And anytime they're at the allocated drops or anything else like that, I just kind of skip over them. I enjoy the barrel proofs now. I also enjoy all these other different types of bourbons and different distillery offerings, and just trying to expand on my palate away from just Buffalo Trace and all their stuff. So for me, that's why I went with Buffalo Trace.
Yeah. All right.
What do you got, Todd?
Along the same lines, my first bottle is Eagle Rare. So, I mean, it's a great sipper. Don't get me wrong. It's great price if you get it MSRP. But to me, there's other bottles in this price range that I actually like better. So even though it's a 10-year and people really seek after it or whatever, and it's hunted, to me, I pass it by a lot. I mean, if I run into it and it's there and I'm not like waiting in line, maybe I'll grab one, but I've got like kind of enough of them now and I don't drink it enough that I actually let it go. So to me, Eagle Rare, if you don't have one, grab one. If you got 1 or 2, it's not something I'm going to go seek out and spend time hunting down and wait in line for. It's just something I'll grab if it's sitting on a shelf.
All right, well, let's see what we got next here. So a different distillery. I went with the Remus Repeal Reserve. Some people really enjoy this. Some people are indifferent about it. And for me, they used to have higher aged distillate and lower pricing, around $80. And then every year it seems like they've been increasing the price $10, $15, $20 while decreasing the age. Now I get it if you're going to go, all right, we have a 15, 20, 17 or whatever product, and we're going to increase it that much more because of that. But if you're going to drop the age statements on your different distillates or mash bills that you throw into these blends, then stop raising the price so much. That's it.
Yep. I agree. The next one for me, and this is a little controversial even to me. Old Forester single barrel proofs.
What? No way.
And it's got nothing to do with how good they are.
Tell them why.
I absolutely love them. For me personally, I have 15 bottles.
Yeah.
I've got multiples from every warehouse. So at this point, I don't buy them because I have so many.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll drink them all before I die. So there's no reason for me to grab more. So I'm passing on them lately. These were at one.
You're not 80. Geez Louise.
I'm getting pretty close. so at one time these were really hard to find, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there was like a summer where we looked and managed to pick up 1 or 2.
I mean, depending on your area, these are kind of hard to find. But once you have a few of them and you start expanding your palate to other things, you kind of, well, I got enough of that. Let me try something else or something new. So.
Well, I've found these are a lot more common now.
Yeah.
So when we're traveling, I've come across these a lot more than I used to, and we've managed to acquire so many that I now just pass on them.
Yeah.
It's just because I have so many. If you don't have any of these, you need to go get one.
Yeah.
They're amazing, fantastic bottles, but they're so similar really after a point. If you got so many, you just don't need to get any more.
Yeah.
So personally, I'm not hunting them. I let them go.
Yeah, they're kind of like Blanton single barrels. You never kind of have like one that you're like, wow, this is a regular single barrel. I can't believe this one's so much better. Like it's kind of the same ambiguous, like same-ish mash bill, taste, whatever.
The difference is these are all good.
Yeah.
Whereas the Blantons isn't.
Oh, speaking of Blantons, oh man, look at that, a Blanton's bottle. So my third pick is Blanton's. Getting into bourbon. Everyone's always trying to find their first Blantons. I mean, don't get me wrong, for the low proof and, it's Buffalo Trace, mash bill 2, single barrel, all the phenomena, I'm getting all the stoppers. It's good, but it's not exceptional. There's nothing that's going, man, I need to get more of these. I need to get all of them. Yes, there is the collectability aspect of getting all the different toppers to spell out Blantons. However, once you get into that collecting set and you have all of them, and you see them out, and lately they've been raising the MSRP from 55 to 60 to 65 to 70, now 75 and whatever.
Yeah.
They just keep raising the price without it getting any more of like a, hey, now they're aged this much longer, they're at a higher proof, they're this or that. Like for me and my collecting time, I'm kind of over getting Blantons. If I see it at MSRP or less, like especially less. Now, if I see something else that's, a tailored barrel proof or a single barrel, I'm gonna get that over this every time. But if you're still collecting the toppers and that's what you want to do, you can still send them into Buffalo Trace, get the stave sent back to you at no charge, and that's kind of a cool perk about it. But finding these and hunting these is a pain in the butt, and the juice is okay. Just okay. Once you really get into bourbon, it's just okay. So for me, Blanton's is kind of a meh.
Yeah. So I couldn't agree with you more, because my next bottle is also Blanton's. So once I was able to spell it out, I got one extra bottle to open and share, and that's it.
Yeah.
After that, I stopped buying Blanton's. Really, I don't particularly like the juice. I think within this proof, there's a lot of bottles that are better, that are cheaper, and the only reason I have as many as I do is just because of the collectability to spell it out.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'd probably have one, maybe two. If you're not worried about collecting the toppers, get a bottle just to have, and other than that, move on. They're just not worth the hunt.
But they do make a great gift. So if you got friends that are turning into bourbon and you're like, hey, I've got a bottle of Blanton's, they're like, holy cow, I can't believe you have that. You're like, well, now you have it. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
So,
but to me, it's definitely really up there with the most overrated bottles, and it's something that I've passed on dozens of times now.
Yeah.
Since I managed to finish the collection of the letters.
Yep. All right. Well, my last one is Booker's. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this one. I get it. It was one of the original barrel proof offerings. Jim Beam. I've read a couple books from the Beam line and whatnot, but for me, the Booker's, they just keep getting higher in price and not higher in age once again. And if you're going to keep raising the price, which I get inflation, yada, yada, yada. But if you're going to have a 6.5 to 7 year bourbon, while at the same time offering a 9 to 10 or even higher age statement Knob Creek, especially store picks at like $55, $60, it's almost double the age and half the price. So I would much rather have a Knob Creek store pick over Booker's. I guess the Booker's box makes a great napkin holder, and it looks really good on the shelf.
I put my empty
cork holder. Yeah. So, but for me, I really haven't had a Booker's that I've had deliver in an exceptional manner that has beat out a Knob Creek store pick. I've done quite a few blinds with different ones, and the Knob Creek store pick wins every time. I have yet to have a Booker's win. So for me, that's why I went with Booker's, and yeah.
All right, my last one. Again, some people might not like this selection, but Russell's Reserve Private Barrels. Again, this isn't because it's not good. It's a fantastic bottle.
Yep.
But the thing is, the price on this bottle has gone up quite a bit over the last couple of years. What used to be standard $65 a bottle is now up closer to $90, $95. And the age has tended to go down.
Yeah.
You're seeing a lot more like 9 years rather than the 10 years and stuff like that. So increased price, less age, and availability. Just like with the Old Forester, there's something that used to be pretty hard to find, even like when I do a lot of traveling. But now when like I'm in Kentucky, I come across it just everywhere I go. Yeah. So, with increased price and decreased age and really open availability that I've managed to get 5 or 6 of these in my collection, I just don't feel a need to hunt these down anymore. I just pass them by and let them go. Yeah. And it's just how it is. It's just, get more expensive and less age, I'm less likely to want to buy you.
It's like the Knob Creek store picks. Once again, $55, $60, 120 proof. 110 proof, 9 years.
Yeah.
It's like a little less for a little bit more. You know,
Yeah.
but I mean, some of them are good, some of them are hitters. I mean, depending on your, you know, store picks or whatever, but still in that $90 price range versus $55, $60.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there you go. That's our picks for the bottles that we're just not personally looking for anymore. We're not hunting, not saying they're bad, but just something that we think the value maybe has gone away from over the last couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
So hope you liked what you saw. Please subscribe, like, and comment. And until then, remember the best bourbon or whiskey
Is the one you like the most, which
All right.
maybe is one of these.
It could be.
Yeah.
And we're completely wrong, but who knows? All right. See you guys. Thank
See
you.
ya.